Hello, hello, dear viewers, friends, and all of that. This is TBT here, and I did a stupid. So basically what happened is, my OBS updated, and when it does that, for some reason, sometimes it, like, forgets that my mic exists. So I had to re-plug it in. Or not plug it in, but, like, what's the word? I guess reconnect it. Like reconnect it to OBS, not physically, but, like, you know, reminding OBS that it's there, and that it needs to be picking it up, and I forgot to do that the first time, so the next couple of videos, including this one, and I think at least one of the Hogwarts Legacy videos, unfortunately, are going to be voiceovers, because all of my voice recording, doesn't exist. So, here we are. And it's been a couple days since I actually recorded this video here. I think what we've got is just more of the same, and if I recall correctly, what we were doing, yeah, we're just getting through Kamoshida's palace, so it's, you know, the usual. Hopefully this time you guys can actually hear me well. I remember last time something like this happened, the biggest issue was no one could hear what I'm saying, so let us do our best to fix that. Here we go, just kicking some Kelpie ass here. I do like the Kelpie actually somewhat resembles the mythical Kelpie and the one from D&D. I think that's a cool touch. But yeah, no, I'm hoping we can get this palace done. I think that the reality that I've come to understand is that it's going to take multiple videos to do palaces. It just is, and part of that I pick up here. So it's like, as much as I was like, oh, I'll just cut away and do that, I might do some of that when stuff gets really redundant. But it's still going to take multiple parts to do a palace. Like, they're just long. They're supposed to be proper dungeon crawl from the halcyon days of gaming. By the way, if you find yourself enjoying this video, do me a solid, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss videos, and be sure to share with your friends. It really does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Yes, very subtle, Skull. Persona 5 is when you have a party full of rogues. I'm like here in this chapel kind of thing, trying to figure this out. And this is partially why I think this is still going to take multiple parts no matter what you do, is that there's so much puzzles and exploration that you have to figure out and do. And I guess the challenge is going to be, what do I show and what do I just skip over? God, that's such a beautiful shot right there. Love the way the lighting works, where it's like, yeah, it's definitely in an anime style, but the lighting has real presence like light would. Look, say what you will about Kamoshida, he understands the value of a well-lit room and the importance of natural light, even filtered through a stained glass window. I know he didn't technically make this building. His mind made it. Quote Morpheus from The Matrix, your mind makes it real. Which only makes it trippier when you realize that we as the players, like I as Joker, Skull, An, and Morgana, are running around inside the construct of somebody's mind in a metascape where that world exists. And what does that make us in that situation? Like, all some great questions. I'm not sure if the game will actually attempt to answer them. I actually think it does. But... and this is me going around wondering where my... I'm running low on healing items here. Another reason this might take, this is always going to take multiple parts, is you're never really sure how much resources you need. And I was only given so much money to buy items before coming in here, so... this is the game telling me, don't bother trying to cut it all down to one single part. It's not going to happen. I mean, I guess I could if I only posted videos for this, like, every couple weeks, but... eh. You know, because you've taken hours and hours to play through this one dungeon of the game, right? So it's going to take that long to, you know, it's going to take that long to play it. It's going to take at least that long to edit all that footage and go through it, probably longer. And boiling that down from several hours to a 30-minute video is probably just not reasonable unless the entire thing is fast-forwarded. Imagine doing that. Just somebody speed runs Kamoshida's Palace to the Benny Hill theme. I'd watch it. Are we in the place that I think? Yes, we are. We are in the book room, if I'm not mistaken. No. Okay, yes. Yeah, this is where we found, like, there are various of the puzzle here. If I'm not wrong, if I'm not mistaken. What was that last video?
Joker.
Okay, I think that was last video? I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a couple days, and thankfully I discovered this was a problem, but... Oh, this is the... Okay. No, this is not that. At least I don't believe so. This is the, Will Seed, though.
なんか今までと
つか明らかに怪しそうなもんがあんだけど
あれは行くぞついてこい何これやっぱり我が輩の思った通りだこれは石だぜパレスってのはその場所が本来あるべき姿から主の認知で歪んだ姿だその歪みが集まって生み出されるのがこれだ
歪んで集まって
もう一回説明するか
とりあえず石な
でどいただいていくお宝ほどじゃないがこれもレアもんだからなもらっておいて損はないはずだでもこれ本当に取って大丈夫
何か起きたりしねえだろうなこう罠とか呪いとか
I like that it looks like a deformed skull. Just shows you, like, this is what the human brain can come up with. Both from a out of universe
とりあ
and
え
a
ず
universe perspective.
大丈夫っぽいな
この調子じゃ他にもまだありそうだ我が輩の見立てが正しければ
え
犬みたいだねあ、猫か猫じゃねえし
Yeah, I was waiting for the dialogue to finish.
ぽいってた
Like I said, waiting for the dialogue to finish there because I personally, you know, that is one advantage to the voice to recording after the fact. Is even if I don't script it, I can, you know, not have my train of thought completely derailed by the characters getting in their conversations with. You know, I should let them talk when there's dialogue, you know. And I know I can kind of talk over them sometimes.
気づいたか？
Uh-oh. Man's breaking out the shadows with Kaioken over here. Yeah, I remember this. This is like... Oh man, this got bad real fast. I like how his palace can generate these shadows in the form of knights, but not archers. Like, that would be such a great place. You put a couple archers on the roof up there, just start shooting at anyone who comes down. But yeah, this part right here, I basically just tried to sneak past these guys, or I attempted to rather badly, I think. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just sitting here contemplating my move. Oh. Yeah, that ambush mechanic, I love that. That's so good. And now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I used to wonder why the surprise and like the crouch, ambush, and surprise things were only introduced relatively early on, like early on in terms of the game's runtime. But like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, for a mechanic that's that essential to the game, it felt like it was put in a little bit later than I would have liked, and now I get why. Because it's like, yeah, you're gonna need it to get through this area, but at the same time, you really wanna, you know... Oh. But at the same time, the game wants to reinforce the idea that you sometimes are gonna have to fight these guys head on. You're not gonna have the ambush to back you up. Like, I mean, I'm assuming you cannot ambush a boss. Okay, we got Morgana coming in clutch with that heal. That mace I got really does work for Skull. That just, yes. When you've got two clerics in the D&D party and they pull the obligatory DM infuriating from across the room heal spams with healing words, so you can't kill them. You can't just fireball them both. Or maybe you can and they just both pass their dex save, so they're both still alive and steal each other again. Really sucks that one of them's a war cleric. I should probably focus on the game here. Yeah, this is also where I discovered the power of the sleep spam. On enemies where it can work and it doesn't miss, it's just like, hey, take a free turn. Now, sleep is, as you will see, I think, either in this or in a future episode. Oh, God. Real quick. Yeah, I thought that was good armor right there that he just gave me so he could live. He gave me, like... I don't know, he gave me, like, the joke set of plastic armor. Like, a stormtrooper would be laughing at the armor from that. But yeah, this is where I discovered the power of sleep in this game. And I would assume that after a certain point, you know, it's not going to be as viable. Like, there's just no way. Like, either enemies will be immune, resistant, whatever to it, or it'll miss more. Side note, these cavaliers, these mounted horsemen are tough opponents. But you'll notice right here, I go for these little pixie things. And the reason why I do that is because they have healing abilities. And I did not want them to heal the mounted guy who can dish out 80 to 100 something damage a turn. That, oh, no. Not doing that one.
奪え。
Yeah, we got him on hold up, and I decided, screw it, if he's gonna give me bad items, I'm gonna take them out. And of course he survived. Actually, no, the reason I did that is because he was still at very high health, so he wouldn't have been receptive to it anyway. You know, it's part of me wants to look up how good these guys actually are, like some of these personas. And I know there is one that I haven't run into yet that I'm probably going to have to censor. Like, I'm probably going to have to throw up a blur or a black bar. I've seen it in my forays through the internet, and I'm like, oh, you know exactly which one I'm talking about if you played this game. It's just like a... Really? I'd have to censor it for the same reason that in Tremors they had to remove the original design for the Graboid, which involved a fleshy covering that would peel back. Yeah. And here he gives me bad armor. I think at this point is when I realize, hey, that armor probably isn't that good. I do check it. By the way, again, I do apologize for having to do this voiceover and for not really being on it with what's going on in the game. As I said, it has been a hot minute since I actually recorded the footage. So, and it was only about a day ago that I discovered the problem, and I'm like, uh-oh. See, here I got kind of annoyed, because why can't I grapple from here? I gotta come all the way over here. Oh, look at this. Love that we're in a, like, metaphysical world where length of cable, not a problem. We'll go full Attack on Titan with that. Actually, probably superior to Attack on Titan because it does not require a gas-powered mechanism to propel you. It just somehow is able to pull your whole body weight up there. Look at me once again questioning things in a fantasy world. Oh, by the way, none of the ARC videos are affected by this. I figured out that the problem was a problem before I recorded them, so hopefully that won't be an issue on them. I will double check, but I'm fairly certain it should be okay. Although, in a way, if you did some fine-tuning, you probably could enhance the experience. I don't know. Also, here I decided I'm not even going to go this direction. I'm just going to go back and do the tower, because I really didn't feel like fighting that guy, and I don't know what was supposed to be over there, but, you know, my sneaking suspicion was it would be a chest that required a key, or a key to a chest much earlier in the level that was locked, and I'm like, it's probably worth it, but, you know, I don't feel like risking it for the biscuit when we're like right here. And I gotta say, I really like the layout of the palace. It makes no sense architecturally, doi, it's in somebody's head, but I like the way it looks, and I like that the game designs this level so that you'll explore it, you'll look around, and you'll do more than just try and beat the guy. Now, believe me, the ultimate satisfaction from pummeling this coach's face in, but not really, because what we'll probably be fighting, I'm assuming, is the shadow version of him that we've seen up to this point. Which I kind of like that. It allows you to remain, at least by and large, morally sound while still allowing you to deal with these evil people that are causing this evil. But we won't know that for sure until we see what the ramifications of taking his treasure are, you know? So for all we know, this could actually be a terrible idea. And I love that the game takes the time narratively to address these points. It's like, what if something goes wrong? What if, you know, you take his heart and something happens to him? I mean, he's a reprehensible human being. He's an absolute piece of shit. And I don't know how many people would care. Oh, here we go. This is a will seed right here. Yeah, this is the second will seed. Yeah, whenever you see vines on a door, that's a will seed, and as Morgana said, getting it restores some of your mana, which is your SP. I'm just gonna call it mana because it's a mana bar. I love that you can. That looks like a 20-foot jump. Again, we're in a fictional world, but I just appreciate that everyone can basically follow me wherever without any consequence when sometimes I need a grappling hook, and I definitely didn't have them latch onto me, so invoke the teleportation powers of Jason Voorhees. Well, there's a thought I don't want to delve into. What if you had like a slasher villain with a palace? That'd be wild. Trying to Phantom Thief that. Ah, and this is how we know we're getting close to the treasure hoard. By the way, is the thing becomes even more distorted, right? Like everything at this point just looks like it's falling apart, or it's unfinished in some way. That's another conundrum. Oh wow, look at this. Good lord. Like, really, dude? I know your subconscious made this, but come on. Like, are you that lonely? Like, are you just that much of a sleazeball? I guess so. Oh. But yeah, one of the challenges with figuring out how to proceed with these videos when we do palaces is because of all the different areas that are within any one palace. And it's just like, anytime I think, oh, I could edit this out, it's just like, nah. But that's just good game design, that everything has significance. Ah, yes, the obligatory Dark Souls elevator that for some reason won't work. And oh, how interesting, a hallway with no end to it but a painting. I wonder what this could possibly be. You know, as much as that is a little bit of a gripe for me, that is so obviously a secret passage, but it leads to such a good shortcut. Like, this is right back at the beginning of the palace, so you just hit up the safe room. That's, like, right there. And boom, you're back in business. Ugh. So good. Yep, quick hit up that safe room. I think, did I end the episode here? I think I wanted to continue, but... No, because I had something to do. Like, I had to actually hop off the computer and go out and do something. So yeah, if this seems to be the end of the episode, so if you enjoyed this video, do me a solid, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss videos, and be sure to share with your friends. And in the meantime, this has been TBT, and I will catch you lovely people on the next one. See you then.